16.1 equal or unequal parts. How can you identify equal and unequal parts in two-dimensional shapes? Draw to show the parts. Show two triangles. So we're going to take this square and we're going to draw two triangles. The quickest way is to draw a line diagonally and boom, you've made two triangles. Okay, now this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. We need to draw three triangles in the shape of this square. So they can be uneven, they can be even, just as long as there's three. Okay, so there's one, and then I'm going to take that and go three. So 1, 2, 3. Notice that these triangles are not all the same size. Notice how one is bigger and then two are smaller. All right. These show equal parts or equal shares. These show unequal parts or unequal shares. So notice how this triangle or this square has been divided into two equal parts right here. So two equal parts right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts right here. Okay. Whereas this square has been divided into two unequal parts, one big section, one little section, and this square has been divided into 4 unequal parts, 2 small and 2 big. Okay? Describe the parts, right? Equal or unequal? Number 1, is that divided equally or unequally? Are they even? They are even. So there's going to be equal. Okay, number 2. Do those triangles look even? Do they look the same size? Are the parts the same size? Good, they're equal. Sorry about my handwriting. It's a little bit difficult. All right, number 3. If I were writing on paper, it would be a lot neater. Number 3. Okay, this circle right here. Is that circle divided evenly? No, it is not. So it would be unequal. All right, number 4. Look at this circle. Are those parts divided evenly? Equally? All right, yes, they are. So they're equal. All right, number 5. Number 5. Looking at that square, is that divided equally or unequally? Are those pieces even? Is this piece right here equal to this piece right here? No, they are not, so they are unequal. Okay, and then number 6, let's look at it. Is this shape divided evenly, equally, or is it uneven? It is uneven because if you look, you have 2 small pieces and 2 big pieces, so those are not even. If you were given a slice of pizza and you were given the small pieces, you would be very unhappy. Unequal. All right. Color the shapes that show unequal shares. So unequal. Let me change my color here. Let's go with green. All right. So color the shapes that show unequal. Okay. Looking at number 7. I noticed that number 7 is unequal. So I'm going to color that in. This one is even. Oh, no, they're not. Miss Hill, good catch. These are uneven because these 2 triangles are equal and these 2 triangles are equal, but overall the pieces are unequal, so we're going to color that in. Okay. This one is they are equally divided, and this one is they are equally divided. Good. Okay, color number 8. Color the shapes that show equal shares. So pay attention. We are now going to equal shares. Okay, so number 8. Let's look at the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 pieces of a rectangle. They look to be divided evenly, so we're going to go ahead and color them in. Okay, the circle. There are no equal shares on the circle, so can we color it in? No. All right, the rectangle or the square. The square is cut into 2 pieces, one small and one large. Is that equal? No, it is not. Okay, then this rectangle over here is cut into 4 equal pieces or 4 pieces. Are they equal? Yes, they are. So they are equal. So we're going to color them in. Okay. Number 9. Write the number of equal shares. Okay. How many pieces is this square divided into? 2. Good. Okay, how many pieces is this square divided into? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal shares. Good. Okay. Number 11, draw lines to show the parts. 2 equal shares. So we want to make it even. So we want them to be the same. Okay? And then unequal shares. We want them to be different. We want them to be different sizes. Okay, number 12, 4 equal shares. So I'm going to divide it in half and divide it in half again. And that's as best as I can do. And then I'll make this one really obvious that it is not equal. Okay, so none of those shapes are the same size. None of those shapes are equal. Good. Okay, number 13, daily assessment task. Gordon has a wheel of cheese. He will share this cheese with Denny. Which wheel shows 2 equal parts? So equal is the important part. Okay, number 14. Lena is cutting a square cake to have equal shares with 3 friends. Which square shows 4 equal parts? So 4 equal parts. Ignore the part where it says 3 friends because that's trying to confuse you. Which square shows 4 equal parts? Number 15. Henry has a loaf of bread shaped like a rectangle. He wants to cut it into 2 equal parts. Then he wants to cut each part into 2 more equal parts. How many parts will Henry have? So he has a loaf of bread. He wants to cut it into 2 equal parts. Then he wants to cut each part into 2. So then how many pieces is he going to have? And number 16, which shows equal shares? So out of these 3 shapes, which one is divided evenly into a equal part? Okay? Okay, homework and practice. You need to circle the shape that shows unequal parts, color the shape that shows equal parts. So pay attention on each section, whether it's equal or unequal, because you need to be reading. Okay, number 5, 6, and 7, you're going to label them equal or unequal. And number 8 through 11, you're going to choose the correct answer. Ginger has a cheese sandwich. She will share the sandwich with her sister. Which sandwich shows 2 equal parts? Lucy has a pizza to share with 3 friends. She wants everyone to get an equal share. Which pizza shows 4 equal parts? So you want to make sure that your pizza gets divided into 4 equal parts. Hank has a ball of dough. He wants to cut it into 2 equal parts. And then he wants to cut each part into 2 more equal parts. How many parts will Hank have? And then number 11, which shows equal shares? So which triangle is divided evenly into same shapes and equally done so?